Morning, Doc.
Morning, Howie.
Somebody said?
Pair of twins over at Mrs. Gorlowski's.
Twins. Town's getting bigger every year.
Yeah. Hey, is it gonna rain, Howie?
No, fine Betty. Duck her through. Come on, Bessie.
Oh, hello, Bessie. How old is she, Howie?
Going on 17. Bessie's all mixed up about the route ever since the Lockhart started taking their quart of milk every day. She wants to leave them a quart of milk just the same. Keeps scolding me the whole way.
Good morning, Howie.
Morning, Mrs. Gibbs. Doc's just coming down the street.
Oh, is he? Seems like you're late today.
Yep, something wrong with the separator. Don't know what it was.
George!
Hey, George, look sharp.
Yes, Pa.
Okay, don't you hear your mother calling you? I guess I'm gonna go upstairs and get 40 winks. Wally?
The end of the 17th century. Of English, Brachycephalic, blue-eyed stock, for the most part. Since then, some Slav and Mediterranean.
And the population, Professor Willard?
Within the town limits, 2,640.
Just a moment, Professor.
Yes, indeed. The population at the moment is 2,642. The postal district brings in 507 more, making a total of 3,149, with mortality and birth rates constant by McPherson's gauge 6.032.
Thank you very much. Have you any comments, Mr. Webb?
We're an ordinary town, if you ask me. A little better behaved than most, probably a lot duller. But our young people here seem to like it well enough. 90% of them graduated from high school, settled down right here to live, even when they've been away to college.
Now, is there anyone in the audience who would like to ask Editor Webb anything about the town?
Is there much drinking in Grover's Corners?
Well, ma'am, I don't know what you call much. Saturday nights, the farm hands meet down at Ellery Greenuff's stable and holler some. We got one or two town drunks, but they're always having remorses every time an evangelist comes to town. No, ma'am, I'd say liquor ain't a regular thing in here home, except in the medicine chest. Right good for snake bites, you know. Always was.
It's later than I thought. There are the children coming home from school already.
I can't, Lois. I have to go home and help my mother. I promised. I promised I'd go home and help her. Well.
Emily, who do you think you are? Walk right.
Well, Papa, you're terrible. 1 minute you tell me to go stand up and walk straight, and the next minute you call me names. I won't listen to you anyway.
Oh, I've never been kissed by such a great lady.
Hello.
You made a fine speech in class today.
Well, I was really supposed to talk about the Louisiana Purchase, but or the Monroe Doctrine, but then at the last minute, Miss Corcoran wanted me to talk about the Louisiana Purchase.
See, it's funny, Emily. You know, from my window most nights, I can see your head looking at your homework in your room.
Why can you?
Yeah, you do stick to it, Emily. I don't see how you can sit still so long.
Well,
I guess you like school.
I always feel it's something you have to go through.
Yeah.
I don't really mind it.
You might work out a kind of telegraph from your window to mine, and once in a while you give me a hint about one of those algebra problems. I mean, not the actual answer, just a hint. Just a little hint.
States and a copy of William Shakespeare's plays. What do you say, folks? What do you think? You know, Babylon once had 2 million people in it, and all we know about them is the names of the kings and some copies of wheat contracts and contracts for the sale of slaves. Yet every night, all those families sat down to supper, and the father came home from his work, and the smoke went up the chimney just like here. And even in Greece and Rome, all we know about the real life of the people is what we can piece together from joking poems and the comedies they wrote for the theater back then. So, I'm gonna have a copy of this play put in the cornerstone, and the people 1,000 years from now will have a few simple facts about us. More than the Treaty of Versailles and the Lindbergh flight. See what I'm saying?
Emily!
Hello?
Hello?
Can't work at all. The moonlight's so terrible.
Emily, did you get the third problem?
Which?
The third.
Why, yes, George. That's the easiest of them all.
Well, I don't see it, Emily. Can you give me a hint?
I'll tell you one thing. The answer's in yards.
Yard.
Stock, and you'll be ready to hoe and hay all day.
Well, sure. Well, what do you mean, Pa?
Well, George, while I was in my office today, I heard a funny sound. And what do you think it was? It was your mother chopping wood. There you see your mother getting up early, cooking meals all day long, washing and ironing wood. I suppose she just got tired of asking you. She just gave up and decided it was easier to do it herself. And you eat her meals and put on her clothes that she keeps nice for you, and you run off and you play baseball. Like she's some hired girl we keep around the house, but we don't like very much.
My, it's late.
Yeah.
Naturally, I didn't want to say a word about it in front of the others, but now that we're alone, really, it's the worst scandal there ever was in town.
What?
Simon Stimson.
Now, Luella.
Julia, to have the organist of a church drink and drunk year after year, you know he was drunk again tonight.
Well, now, Luella, we all know about Mr. Simpson, and we all know about the troubles he's been through. And Mr. Ferguson knows too, and if Dr. Ferguson keeps him on there in his job, the only thing the rest of us can do is just not notice it.
Not to notice it, but it's getting worse.
No, it isn't, Luella. It's getting better. I've been on this choir twice as long as you have. And it hasn't happened anywhere near as much as it used to. I'll let you sit down for a minute with Mr. Webb and drink some coffee, and I'll go upstairs and see to it that she doesn't come down and surprise you.
Well,
There's
George.
some bacon there, but don't be long.
Well, George, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine. Mr. Webb, what's the sense of the superstition like that?
Well, you see, on her wedding morning, a girl's head's apt to be full of clothes. And one thing or another, don't you think that's probably it?
Well, I never thought about that.
A girl's apt to be a mite nervous on her wedding day.
I wish a fella could get married without all that marching up and down.
Every man that's ever lived has felt that way about it, George. But it hasn't been any use. It's the women folk who built up weddings, my boy.
Now, what do you have?
I'll have a strawberry phosphate, Mr. Morgan, thank you.
No, Emily. Have an ice cream soda with me. 2 strawberry ice cream sodas, Mr. Morgan.
All right, 2 strawberry ice cream sodas coming up. Yes, sir. Oh, do you know that there are 125 horses in Grover's Corners as we're speaking right now? Yeah, state inspector was in here yesterday. And now they're bringing in these automobiles.